y'all. Come break bread with me. Break bread. Come break bread with me. Break bread. We about to eat this food and get fed. Come break bread with me. Break bread. All right, y'all. My name is Eva Kyle. I'm new to Facebook. Please like, subscribe to this here channel. It's Eva Kyle. Be mindful. You see my sweatshirt says be mindful. This is my word that I'm using for 2020. Last year, my word was accountability because I realized I had to hold myself more accountable for the things I were doing. So, this year, 2020, be mindful. RIP to Kobe and to the other 7 people that was on the helicopter. Today is February the 2nd, so that's Black History Month. And you know I am betting on everything black, blackity black, black, black. Okay, so let's get into what we got here. My husband grilled me a chicken. I wanted a rotisserie chicken from Walmart, but he said no, he can grill it since I bought him that new grill. And then I have some corn here, and it's seasoned with adobo, some kind of Mexican season, and of course salt, pepper. And I put a little sugar in mine. I am from Knoxville, so that's how we do. And this chicken right here has this Sweet Baby Ray's wing sauce, and then I have my sriracha, because I eat this on everything. My husband eats Texas Pete, but I'm like, no, sriracha. And then I have my water bottle. It says pound, be mindful, and it says Miss Eva Kyle. All right, so let's get it in. We're going to say our grace, and then we going to eat. Okay. Now we thank you for our food, Father God, we thank you, Father God, we thank you, amen, amen. This chicken looks so good. So, today what I feel like we should do is a little question and answer. I had some people on my Facebook ask me a couple of questions. I want to try it out first. That happens. I ain't worried about that. I got plenty more. But let me eat some of that. I'm gonna get to talk. Chicken's so good. He smoked it and then burnt it a little bit because I have to have mine a little crispy. I can't have no slimy skin chicken. So, if you have not watched my other video, I was just out to eat with my husband at Storm and Crab here in Knoxville and decided to do a video. And a lot of people liked it. So, I said, why not? Hopefully for my channel, I want to get some people in Knoxville, like some bad boys, you know, some entrepreneurs, some single mothers, of course, our girl dads. Come eat with me. We're going to break some bread. We're going to let the city know what y'all got going on. Give me a white shirt so I can wipe off my shirt. Taste a piece of this corn. And then we're going to get into some of the questions that I was asked. It's good. That butter, you got to use real butter, no margarine. 100% real butter. That's right. And I'm at home, so of course my kids was, can we do the video? No, honey. Not today. So, I could not remember the questions people was asking me, so I wrote them down. And this right here is some juicy juice. Because I just got my week. So, we're going to mango juicy juice. Corn was on week 2. For those of y'all who don't know, WIC is Women and Children. Part of government assistance. The Black Panther Party started it. I told you everything black. Okay, so let me get into these questions here. This one says, is hoeing a phase or once a hoe, always a hoe? What y'all think about that? Is hoeing a phase or once a hoe, always a hoe? So do y'all want my opinion? Y'all ain't asked for it, but I'm about to give it to you. I don't like that word hoe. Just because a woman is sexually free don't mean she a hoe. She just wanna enjoy. Honey, this is our bodies. We only live once. Life is short. No matter what you have, you can have all the riches in the world. You could have a cardboard box, and that's the only thing you got to your name. It don't matter. Live your life for you. You can't worry about what people saying about you or how other people perceive you to be. You gotta be you. So if you want to go have sex out here with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, do you. All I say is get tested regularly for STIs and, practice safe birth control skills, I guess. And even if it's not a man and a woman, man, woman, dog, cat, whatever, wrap it up. Use contraceptives, use condoms, all that stuff. But live for you. Stop worried about what everybody else say. Moving to this next question. This one asks, do all men cheat? Let me tell you something. I've been married 5 years, so I can only answer for myself, okay? In my situation. I personally don't think all men cheat. Some men do, but I think cheating is more about insecurity sometimes. A man need to have his ego stroked. I see men have the perfect woman, if you will. She cooks, she cleans, she's smart, she got her own money. She take care of the kids. She take care of him. Even if when he lost his job, she was still taking care of him. And guess what? He was still cheating. For whatever reason. But to me, I feel like it's insecurities. That's the way they stroke their ego. Some men. But to answer the question, no, I don't think all men cheat. I don't think my man gonna cheat because he already know what come with that. I will serve you up. But no, I don't think all men cheat. And I think a lot of us women, black women, we've never been loved properly. So we feel like, oh, if a man telling us he's not cheating, he could really be cheating, or some things I've heard from my homegirls, it's too good to be true. You might be dope. You might be the best woman he ever had. You know what I'm saying? So he don't want to cheat on you. So don't ever think just because a man telling you he's not cheating, don't keep going through his phone and don't do all that. If you ain't got trust, you don't need to be with him. And I truly feel that way. I'm not going through my man's phone. For what? And I might go through his pocket and make sure he ain't ate Chick-fil-A without me, because that's grounds for divorce. My husband already know, you go eat in this Chick-fil-A, especially without me, oh, we got problems. We can eat anywhere else, but bet not be Chick-fil-A. So I go wash his clothes and I check them pants. There's a receipt from Chick-fil-A in there. Oh, we got some problems. For real though. It's so good. This chicken right here is so good there. This chicken was like $5.40 at Kroger. like using paper towels. I gotta have a wipe. Plus I got a whole lot of them left. I stole some from my sister from her baby shower yesterday. I'm going to the next question. This question says, how do you deal with public temper tantrums, aka your badass kids? Okay, so a little bit about me. I have a 2-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy and my 11-year-old nephew. And when I tell you, at home, it's like, they okay at home, they not that off the wall. But when we in public, it's like, okay, she ain't gonna whoop me. She ain't gonna pinch me. So I'm gonna do what I wanna do. I'm not dealing with no public tantrums. You're not about to embarrass me. Because what I'm gonna do is get on the ground and yell with your ass. Not play with me. Or you wanna yell and kick on the ground, my big ass gonna be on the ground with you. I ain't gonna whoop you in public. But when we get in that car, I'm gonna turn your ass. My kids already know, when we go to the store, don't ask for nothing, don't touch nothing, don't even blink in the store. Just have your eyes open, just be staring. Don't blink. What you blinking for? Because I ain't getting it. Now, taxes is coming up. So when we go in the store, we're going to buy it out, especially at Five Below in the Dollar Tree. Y'all can have it all. I love it. But right now, I ain't got no money. Right think I ain't eating seafood. I check my account, it's like, okay, I'm about to go to Stormy Crab and give me some little crab, some king crab, I'm gonna give me some Dungeness crab. I'm about to have a big old seafood boil. Bang. Shit, I checked my account, I said, can we do some rotisserie chickens? Hell, what's on 5 for 5? Cause times is hard. And it's the first of the month, we had to pay rent, gas, electric, IRS. I don't know. What to answer your question? My kids have tantrums. They get to the age now, don't show out. Y'all know what to do. And we have, like, at our house, we have a big chores list. And if they do their chores, they act good in school, and they act good when we out, they can get a sticker. Put the sticker on there. And then at the end of the week, normally on Fridays and Saturdays, we go do something fun. Because we have a membership to the Muse and a zoo membership. So, my kids like to be out and about. Or we go jump at Urban Air somewhere. You know, have fun. You gotta have, kids need incentives, rules, and structures. I'm learning that. And I never had to have rules growing up. My mama had 7 kids. Who? You know what to do. I'll be 30 February 15th. Whoop, whoop. Aquarius season is here. We didn't do all that. So, my kids, they pretty good kids. I love my kids. I give them a hard time sometimes, but they're pretty good. Next question says, how did you know DJ was the one? Let me tell you something. Let's revert back to the whole question. I was tired of hoeing. Even though I said let's not use that word, but I was literally tired of out here giving my body to different men. To me, mentally, that wasn't working for me. So, I prayed and prayed and prayed, and I practiced celibacy. I was celibate for a year. And I prayed about it, and DJ used to work for me. I was his supervisor. We used CNAs. And when I seen him, and it was just his demeanor, the way he carried himself, the way he cared for his mom, you know, the way he cared for the client, I really fell in love with him. I was like, wow. I didn't know many male CNAs anyways. My mom's a CNA, but I didn't know many male caregivers. So, to me, within itself, that was just admirable to me. I don't know. I just fell in love with him. He had his own car, his own place, you know. Good relationship with his mama and his sisters. It was dope. I really, really like DJ. Really, really do. So I keep her. Like I said, it'll be 5 years to be married this year. We're going to do a big for our little anniversary. On the budget. So, when we got married, we didn't have no money, right? So we went down to the courthouse. We threw, it was nice. We had a nice little reception. But I always told him, 5-year wedding anniversary, I want to wear it. I want the white dress. I want to get dolled up. I want my makeup done. I want to look cute. He was like, cool. You know what we could do? I was like, what, babe? You just saved, or whatever. He was like, we're going to go to David's Bridal. Your homegirl can come with us with the camera. You're going to try on the dresses, whatever dress you like. You take a picture in it. I'm going to try on a tuxedo. Whatever color, we're going to coordinate. We're going to take some pictures. That's your damn wedding pictures, bitch. He was like, I ain't paying for no wedding. Are you crazy? The wedding ain't for us. It's for you to take pictures and put it on the internet. He was like, I've been married with you. No, we stuck with each other. But if you want that picture, that white dress, we can do that. Go right on down to David's Bridal. That's kind of a dope idea, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Especially my with mango juicy juice. They ain't had this when I was a kid. I swear, only juicy juice they had was the fruit mix one, which I hate that, and then the apple juice. Now they got watermelon, strawberry, juicy juice, and I get 262 ounces, and we use all 262 ounces. Shit. Oh, it's so sweet. It's so good. I don't know how nutritionist or whatever, how many nutrients in it. Seems more healthy to me because it's real sweet. And my teeth. The next question to ask, what made you cut your hair? If you know me, you know I had long locks. I hate to call them dreadlocks. Long locks for 5 years. My husband grew his for 10 years. And I loved them. I grew attached to my hair. Like, my hair was me. Like, I was my hair. Like, I just felt like a goddess with my locks. You hear me? And I came from wearing wigs, lace fronts. And then when I got my dreads, it's like more people noticed me, especially older men. Even though I was married, it was still good to get that, you know, those compliments. Because compliments are still needed, honey. We're still human. Just because we're married don't mean nothing. But stress and postpartum depression. Y'all put my hair out. I would literally wake up some days and it'd be 2 or 3 dreadlocks on the pillow. I was like, dang. Like, why is my hair falling out? To the point where I went to a lady in East Knoxville. She was like, don't worry about it, sweetie. She's from New Orleans. She was like, just let me sew your dreads in. She was like, every time one of your locks fall out, bring it to me. I'll sew it in for you when I retwist your hair. So I was like, cool. So she had sewed in about 7 or 8 of my locks, right? But I guess that was too heavy for the new growth that was growing in. They were still falling out. So I was just crying to my husband. I was like, babe, I'm going to have to cut my hair. He was like, okay, if you cut your hair, I cut mine with you. I was like, you lying. You're not going to cut your hair. You attached to your hair like you love your hair. He was like, no, for you, I'll do it. So we pulled up at his cousin's barbershop. Shout out to Dre. And when I watched him snip his hair, I was like, oh my gosh. Shout out to Ray John, is the one who cut our hair at Dre's barbershop. I was just like, he really did this for me. Like, that's true love. Like, you cut your hair for me. Like, that's crazy as hell. Like, I could not believe he did it. I couldn't. But he did. Yeah, it's hot too. It's hot, but it's good. So, that's why I pretty much stress. Stress is a killer too. I had to learn that stress will kill you. Having kids and stuff, that can be stressful, but mainly these jobs. You know, I was working in the doctor's office. I was coming home every day crying from the doggone doctor's office. I was so stressed. The caseload, it was just stressful. The people were mean. I was the only one that kind of looked like me, if you get what I'm saying. I live in Tennessee, you know, and all other people not bad, but sometimes when you're the only one that look like you automatically get labeled as aggressive. And I hate that. Every time I would get called in, they were like, oh, you're being too aggressive. I'm like, how am I being too aggressive? I'm passionate. When I talk with passion. If it's something I care about, like my job, I take serious. If it's something I care about and I'm passionate about, I I come off a little strong, but I couldn't tell if it was because I was this big black woman with dreads or what it was. But I was like, hello, how you doing? Yes, come on into the office. What can I do for you today? So I already know I wasn't being too aggressive because I wasn't being myself. And that's another part of stress too. Faking it till you make it. I was not being myself. I was uber stressed out, her falling out. Still gotta come home, cook, clean, take care of the kids. And it was too much. It was just really, 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 really too much, okay? If you got a job and it's too stressful, I ain't gonna say quit, but take a sabbatical. Don't use up all your PTO time to do bull crap. Save that PTO time and take weeks at a time to get your mind right. You got to. You got to be mindful. You got to. You got to get your mind right. Because if you're stressed out, your attitude going to change. Eating habits going to change. You're going to gain weight or lose weight, be looking sick, trying to self-medicate with drugs or alcohol. You don't need all that. Find your center. Get back to you. Hopefully that can help somebody. I'm going to the next question. If you could change one thing about your college experience, what would it be? Okay. Oh. I got enough time to do. I'm an advocate, a big advocate with college, okay? I went to UTC in Chattanooga, Tennessee. 4 years. That's where I became, a member of Finding Womanhood, Zeta Phi Beta sorority, and incorporated. You hear me? So my college experience was lit. As far as this is what I knew. I went to Austin East High School here in Knoxville, Tennessee, 2800 May. You hear me? Only thing they told us was go to college, go to college, go to college. You go to college, you get your education. Nobody can take your education away from you, which is true. You're going to get you a good job. So me going in, I didn't know you had to have a major. I didn't know you had to have a secondary major, post major. I didn't know nothing about grad school and getting your master's and your doctorates. This is stuff I learned as I was going through my college experience, and I was rushing. I don't know, I felt like I had to hurry up and get it done. And that's one thing I regret is trying to rush through it. Oh, I want to graduate in 4 years. I want to graduate in 4 years. Not really knowing that I should have stretched my college years out and really did it for the right reasons. I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. I was doing it because I wanted people to know, oh, I'm going to school and I'm getting this degree. I got a psychology degree and it ain't nothing I can do with it. Before I had my son, I was a case manager, which I loved that job really, really well because I've always kept 2 jobs. After I graduated from UTC, I couldn't find a job, so I became a CNA. So I went through the Career Center. They paid for me to get my CNA. It took 6 weeks. So I got a little job or whatever, working with mentally disabled individuals. But as far as my psychology degree, I went on and became a case manager. But with being a case manager, you had to drive from one end of the town to the next town. Like I was in 3 or 4 different towns. And after I had my son, my anxiety, just like being in a car, I just couldn't do it. I was like, okay, what if something happens to me while I'm in this car? I can't get back to my son. Or what if my son in the car with me my anxiety was bad, so I had to quit that job. I mean, I love that job, but that was the best job I ever had, being a case manager. Best job. But if I could be a case manager now without driving, I definitely would do it. Definitely would do it. But I wish I would have went into nursing. I wish I would have became a nurse or, you know, got my RN or one of them. If I know what I know now, I would not have got my psychology degree at all. Now, I'm not saying that to get nothing against psychology majors, because if you get your psychology degree and go on and get your master's, the floodgates are open with jobs, as far as what I'm hearing. But just having my bachelor's, and I'm in too much debt to really go back and get my master's. So it's just sitting on my mama's wall, and she can have it, collect the dust. Let's see. I'm gonna do one more question, and that's it. What makes you truly happy? What makes me truly happy? I really love my children and my husband. Like, I got married to DJ when I was 25 years old. Before that, I was lost. I didn't think no man could love me unconditionally, you know. So just getting him into my dreams and having his children, and just him loving me and me loving him, that truly makes me happy. Like, I look forward to getting up every morning to cooking him breakfast. I look forward to getting my children ready. Even when I get frustrated and tired and stressed out, I'm still excited that I get to do that, because God blessed me to be their mother. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that on that. I'm about to end this video because it is Super Bowl Sunday. And I do still have to do my motherly duties. And go cook for my husband and his homeboys that's about to come over. So, remember to be mindful. Watch how you talk. Watch what you say. Watch what you do. And always invest in you. Nobody else is going to invest in you or your dreams. You got to do that. So thank you for breaking bread with me. You broke bread. We broke bread. We broke bread. I'm about to finish this chicken and this corn. I'm out. Love you.